Man, we're going to get it right into the next one, man. Emotional abuse can be more damaging than physical abuse.
Yeah, definitely. Now that definitely.
You know, and I'm gonna tie you right into that before I respond. How you feel about that?
Man, listen. I rather honest. I rather neither. What I'm finna about to say. I rather neither. But my body, I can heal from a punch. Like quick. But if you messing with my mental,
talk about it.
Man, that is something that mind will make you do some strange things, man. So I'd rather you physically hit me and I know right now this hurt, ouch, than to keep on abusing me mentally. And I'm all messed up inside because people, most time when men or women do stuff they're just tired mentally, dude, it ain't no stopping that. You know what I'm saying? And it comes from left field somewhere. It's just build up to you. You just out there. But physically, I know this hurt right then and there. I know it hurt. Don't hit me no more. We gonna go through that. But when you just are mentally abusing me, man, like you could suck the life out of a person. You could not. I know it's a self-esteem of their own and all that, but man, you could really damage people, man. Like, it's a lot of people that need. That's why people need therapy, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that be like, "Hey, tough love," but where's the love? Like mentally abuse, man. That junk is crazy, dog. And you never see it coming. So,
man, yeah, I think a lot of times we take that for granted. I think a lot of times we think that because there's no scars on the outside that are showing,
talk your talk, man.
That it tend to just be overlooked, and that really need to be observed even more.
Yeah.
Because the things that you can't see, like when doctors do they operation, they really be in depth with their operations with things that they can't see. I'm no doctor, but it just common sense to me that they really go into the surgery and really have to cut in open into the wound. Let that breathe.
And it never seems to, like, you think you healed from it, but the next time a person wants to mental abuse you, you just reopening up the wound that never got to heal properly. Now I'm just out there again, like I say. But you're right, man.
Man, yeah, you have to get healed, man. A lot of times when we're dealing with anybody in life, and we speaking with people, or in a relationship with people, or with family members, or on a job, or wherever you go in life, and you're dealing with so much that you're holding in, and that you feel like nobody can see, so I don't have to deal with it. But mentally, like you say, it's harder to. It makes sense when you say that, because it's harder, because I'm telling you, I played sports, you played sports. Even if people that didn't play sports, you went outside playing as a kid or whatever back in the day, especially our era, and we've all have skint our knees or skint our arms or something. I don't sit around thinking about that. That don't do nothing to me. It's just like, heal. Man, whatever, like that. But you can't whatever a mental abuse. You can't whatever that. You can't, like, it's something about, it's stuff that I remember as kids. It's stuff that I heard, stuff that was said to me as a kid, that it's still hard to get past that. For the two people in the back that didn't catch that. It's things that you're dealing with in your life that have scarred you for life, that you haven't overcome it yet. You haven't overcame it yet. So when you just continue to whatever it, or try to continue to just tuck it in like it never happened, I feel like it attacks you more. It's just like having I'm gonna tie you right back into it, but it's just like having a disease where you're not getting it treated. You're just ignoring it. What happened? It continues to spread. And before you know it, it take you out.
Yep.
Tie you right in, back.
And like you say, it's like a boxer, using a boxer analogy. It's always the punch you see coming, you can handle that. It's the ones that you don't see like that does the most damage and knock you out. And that's just like physical abuse. Yeah. I see that coming. I know how to handle that. But the one that I don't see is that mental, and you just beating me down mentally inside, is the one that people check out on and commit suicide or whatever, anything else. You know what I'm saying? So it's way different than just that physical.
Yeah, man. We still got about a minute and a half. Yeah, it's a thing of circumstances that we go through, especially as I see a lot of men do it, where when they're dealing with emotions, they tend to use those emotions in a negative way, whether it's an outburst of fighting or or outburst of violence,
Mm-hmm.
you know, instead of just really dealing with the mental in a mental way, because that's what you're dealing
Mm-hmm.
with. A mental, see, fighting, you're not gonna, if you gotta protect yourself, you're not trying to deal with it in the mental way, because that's not the time to deal with it in the mental way. You gotta put them hands up and protect yourself or protect your family. Or if somebody go into your house and they robbing, you gotta go get that fire, because you gotta protect. You're not thinking about, oh, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
But when you in a situation where you can talk about things and it has nothing to do with violence, we still don't want to. We still want to go to the source of violence when it's not the time.
It ain't the time.
It ain't protecting yourself. So I think that can be a big portion of really needing help, because you're dealing with an emotional abuse that you thought you have conquered. You thought that you got rid of. You thought you got past it. But in all reality, it's just trauma that you just not willing to face and confront right up front.